Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Before I start my presentation, I would like to ask you what are the top protocols that powers the internet and Lorex's applications today? DNS, BGP,
SSL.
TCP,
SSL?
SSL, yes. And all these protocols have one relation. Number one, F5 does these protocols the best. And why is it important? Because these protocols power your applications. And your applications power your customers like you and I. I'm going to share with you very simply my love-hate relationship with applications. How many of you are staying home with Swiss today? Almost a lot of people. How many of you are also using physical card access? Almost everyone, except me, maybe me. Except me because I love applications. Well, install a Newton app, stand near to my door, only my door, and voila, room unlocked without a physical access key. That's my love for the application. Now the second application is a bit weird, so I hope you can open up your mind to listen. 2 weeks ago, I was in Bangkok, Thailand, and staying in Marriott, as you can see the applications here, Marquis Queen's Park. And I fell in love with chatting with the service representative behind the application. I can ask them, where is the gym? Do you have laundry service? And can you give me extra dental kits because I love to brush my teeth? Just some strange reason, over the weekend on Sunday, I was taking a dump in the toilet, and I don't know what happened. I ran out of toilet paper. So I reluctantly have to pick up the phone. Thankfully, I have the habit of seeing phone while dumping. And I contacted the service representative to call for help. That was a life-threatening situation, and this is true. I can tell you how powerful your application can be and impactful to users like me. Good afternoon again. My name is Davis. I represent F5 Networks, and I'm going to share with you today how to make your application users happy with F5 solutions. At F5, we have three main ingredients to make your application users happy: fast, available, and it must be secure. Imagine my text messages got leaked out in the internet. That would be embarrassing. Let me elaborate just a little bit more. So at F5, we secure your users internally and externally by managing and matching their identities with the access privileges. Now, identity is not just about a username. It has other contexts. For example, where do they come from? What device they use? Is it a corporate device or is it a bring your own device? And what time do they usually dial into your application? Using all these attributes, we'll be able to give you granular access policies at a per user basis. At F5, we also want to provide high service availability, whereby we will steer your client connections to the healthiest data center, the most available data center, all based on any geographical conditions that you have set for your users. And your data center, Lorex, doesn't need to be on-premise. It could be in public cloud, it could be in the private cloud, it could be in hybrid cloud or multi-cloud. I don't care what cloud you're using. F5 doesn't care. F5 only wants your applications to be running anywhere and everywhere that makes sense to your users. And coming nearer into the data center, F5 speed ups your applications, for example, by optimizing the layer 4 to layer 7 protocols that are facing your applications. We also want to apply F5's advanced techniques in data compression and data caching. And most importantly, F5 does this really well. It is to offload the very CPU-intensive operations away from the web applications so you can do one thing: respond to your users. And last but not least, security. Inside your infrastructure and the applications that live in this infrastructure, we want to secure them. By protecting them from layer 3 to layer 7 DDoS attacks, and even today's invasive botnet attacks. And lastly, protecting against the very trendy credential stuffing, credential loss attacks against your applications and infrastructure. Now, you have heard what I have to say. I'd like to warn Lorex one more thing. There are consequences if you do not have your applications fast, available, and secure. Users like me may be locked out of my room, or I could be stuck in the toilet forever. I hope to see you next week for our deeper conversations. Thank you. My name is Davis.